All right, so we're gonna add a circle curve, right? And you're gonna want to select this first line here, right? And you're gonna rotate this by a various of degrees. I rotated this one at I believe 85, but you can use whichever looks nice for you. So you're gonna switch to the other side, do the same thing over. Well, okay, I forgot to mention when you do the other side, you're gonna have to do one is positive, the other is negative. So the first side will be 85, then the other side, opposite of it, will be negative 85. And the same when you go to the other side. And after that, you're gonna come down to your data tab and scroll the depth up and under the bevel tab. So you go to the data tab, come down to bevel, and you scroll that up. You have this nice little chunky thing here. What I like to do is I go into scope mode and box trim, and then I just like to give it a nice little clean cut off the top and off the bottom. Sometimes it messes up and it gives me this little break here. You'll see in the top of the link. But my fix for when it has this little break, I usually just delete those faces and select all of the vertices inside of there and fill the face again. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate it and then I'm gonna apply this rotation and the location to it. So I'm press Control A and then select the location and rotation for the object that you just rotated. All right. Here I'm just gonna delete these. I'm gonna delete this other half because I'm gonna just mirror it. So I believe I just delete all of these if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I guess I didn't. Usually I would delete half of it. Like if I said diamonds, if I'm gonna set diamonds inside the link, I would cut half of it and then, set the diamonds on one side and then mirror it so they'll be the same. Um, so I'm gonna add the array. If you get this problem when you add an array and your original is has this blacked out thing, just come down to the merge and click the merge on, and then it should fix it. So here we're just gonna move it back on the x-axis, and it looks kind of too clunky, so we're just gonna rotate it. Uh, I had half of the link selected, so it's giving us this funky look. But you select the first original link, and then you rotate it. You know, remember when we applied the rotation to it? You should reapply this rotation. I don't do it here, but it'll be best for you to do it there. Reapply the rotation. So later on, you won't have any it'll be level pretty much. As you see, I tried to do it there, but it's I believe I had some complications. So at this point, we're just gonna, get our array going. We're not gonna add a lot for now, but I like to add enough to close the link. So after we got the a nice amount, we're gonna add a curve modifier. And now what I like to do is I like to rotate the object 90 degrees. So I usually click like I believe is one or 3 on the keyboard so that I'm looking at it from a forward point of view. And then I like to rotate it 90 degrees there. And then I'll scale it down to fit the little mannequin that I'm adding here. Uh, if you don't have a mannequin, I'll have somewhere for you to download it. Oh yes, and then the deform axis, I like to put it on -X. So after that, you're gonna have this nice little cluster. You just scale it down some, and then it'll reveal your chain link. Now we're gonna switch to the curve, the original curve that we wrapped the link around. And then you want to go into edit mode and select all of the vertices of the curve. And we're gonna press Control T. So we're gonna press Control T, and then we're gonna pull it up, and that'll pretty much give us our shape of the necklace or the chain. If you want to finish here, that could be a bracelet. You can make it smaller, turn it into a ring, you know. Right here, I'm just fixing the origin of these objects so they'll work better. One won't be under they'll both be in the same place. So now, just gonna scale the chain down. Make sure you select both objects. You can't scale one of them. You scale one and it'll deform, right? You just scale the chain and it'll become either smaller or bigger. You deform the, as you see. So now we're gonna add more links. And as you see, because we didn't apply the location and rotation, we have to fix this here. Just gonna add a few more links, bring that down some, and bada bing. Now these 71 links, 73 links are temporary. So it's just to get a nice feel. So I want to have a lot of room to work with. So now I'm going to position the chain and the circle a little closer to the model. And now I'm going to start positioning it. So you're going to go into edit mode with the circle selected. The circle that we wrapped the links around, right? We just want to edit that for now. So we're going to grab the front of that. We'll drag it down towards the front, like how a chain would hang. Now we're going to select the two outside ones and we're going to squeeze them in. We're going to scale them in, because who wants a big chain like that? So pretty much this is what we're doing now. We're just going to do a nice little fit in, make sure everything looks okay. All right, okay. And now we're just have to hit the back part of the neck. So the back part, we're gonna rotate this out because is we want it to lay on the back of our neck. So we're just gonna select that and then we're gonna Control T. again, and then we're just gonna rotate that. I keep pressing Alt. I don't know what was going. I think I was really tired when I was making this recording. Yeah, so we're gonna Control T. All right, it looks nice. Now we'll bring it in to make sure it sits properly on the neck. And then that's pretty much it, you know. Now we're gonna come back to the switch out of edit mode, go back into object mode and back to the links. Then, like I said earlier, we're not going to use all 71 of these, so we're just going to start taking some of them out. Oh, and 44 is the amount, you know. And we got a little clip in there on the left side, but we just move the chain and the links over, and we should be good. And even these what is it, 40? I think like 43. These 43 links are a lot. So I don't have these statistics up, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. So now we're just doing little minor fittings. Make sure everything looks good. That Control T, really comes in handy when you want to rotate when you want to rotate it on the vertex on the axis. So that's pretty much it. Now all you gotta do is apply the modifiers, and then your chain will be solidified. I didn't make a lock-in system like to interlock the chain, nor a class. I didn't make a bail either. But those are really simple things to make. It's just put you in a cube mesh and then go to town on it. You know, do it the Mike's way. I'm also sorry for this horrible voiceover. Like, man, oh man. But I originally did it like it was gonna be a silent thing, but I didn't feel like typing all of this, honestly. So here we are. Um, yeah, so this if you don't have this pad, you could join my Discord and I'll have it somewhere in the Discord for you to grab. But as you see, we just apply the modifiers to it and then it's good as some nice little Cuban link we got there. So hopefully this helps. This should just be like the concept around how to make make your chain.